Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello. This is something different. I've never done this before, but I had this thought in my mind to review the purchases I made last year. I track all my quote unquote frivolous purchases um, in like a Google sheet, and I thought I might talk through it and just hold myself accountable to the things I ended up using, the things I didn't, all that stuff. So, okay, maybe I'll zoom in a bit. Okay. So I've actually been doing this since 2023. Um, I don't know what was like the catalyst for me to start tracking things, but I think I remember maybe in January 2023 spending a lot of money on stuff and wanting to just kind of like keep track of stuff I bought that I didn't necessarily think I really needed. Obviously, like groceries are not in here, or like, I don't know, more like necessary consumable stuff, but things that I deem to be like less necessary, I've been tracking in here. I feel like there's probably like a more sophisticated way to track it, but I have this like, I don't know, arbitrary threshold of what I want to include and what I don't. So yeah, let's just go through and do a little audit of my 2025 frivolous purchases. So right off the bat, the first the month that I spent the most money in was October. I spent almost $600 on a perm. I was not expecting to spend that much. It just ended up being at the end of the session. The lady was like, given your hair length and all these other factors, here's how much it is. And then I had a tip on top of it. So yeah, that was probably the most expensive thing I bought last year, just in general. That was frivolous. And other than that, the month where I spent the most money, or second to that, is February. And that makes sense because I was in Salt Lake City for most of February. I bought a lot of stuff from used like consignment stores, aside from the Costco stuff. But all of these were all secondhand. And they were mainly for skiing. Also to note, sorry, going back to the perm thing, this is obviously like very off the cuff, but I got a perm in January last year too. It was much cheaper, significantly cheaper. It was in Chinatown and it lasted a few months. This perm that I got in October was the same lady that did a perm for me in 2022 and it lasted 2 years. So I thought better to invest in something long-term than to get something short-term, which as you can see, it didn't last very long. So probably the next time I get a perm, it'll be like in Asia where it is just cheaper and better. Anyway, vanities aside, just running through what I bought in January, I can say with confidence that I still use all of these things. I know all of these items and I know I use them. February, I definitely for sure use all these things. I love these sports bras that I brought from Costco. They're like the square neck sports bras and they're really comfy and they look good by themselves. The Lulu dress, I bought that on a whim last minute, but the dress is gorgeous and I wore it to like a couple weddings last year. March, I was very good. I bought 2 things. These were both in the same purchase from Goodwill. I remember this. However, the shorts, I bought them. They were way too big. I thought I could just belt them and be fine with it, but it wasn't very cute and I literally don't know where they went. So this purchase is like an for me. Like maybe I got 4 wears out of it. So for doing the ratio thing where like you count the number of wears, it was not really, ideally we want a less than 1 ratio. These pants, they're kind of small, kind of long. I bought them. I barely wear them. Not great. I did wear this tank top a lot. I never wear these earrings. I like earrings where like it's not like the hook and then a charm. I like it where it's just like a hoop. This was just because they were cute and they were carabiner earrings. All of these other things I definitely wear. In May, I just bought a journal. I remember buying this journal at the airport in Lisbon. Though it was cheap, it is hardly used because it's not lined. It's like the dots. I thought I could use it for bullet journaling, and I haven't really been using it. I am pretty good about finishing journals, though. Like I have my journal with me right now, and I write in it almost every day. But the ones with the dots, I have to figure out something creative to fill it up. I was very good in June. I didn't buy a single thing. July, I bought the same Costco pants that I bought in April in a different color. Ultimately, I loved the ones I bought in April. Ultimately, I shouldn't have bought these because like I already had them in a color I liked better. These that I bought in July were green. These were black. Thinking about it, like I didn't need two pairs. I hardly ever wear the green pair. It's like a color green that I love green, but it's a shade of green that I don't. One of my like least favorite shades of green, and I was just, I don't know, maybe scarcity mentality or something. Like I just wanted another pair of pants, and they're $12. But Zara shorts. This is something that that I stand behind 100%. These are the most expensive shorts I've ever bought. They're just a pair of denim shorts. However, I have worn them nonstop. Like I wore them the entire summer. I bring them on my warm weather trips. They are the perfect length, and they hit at the most like that at the perfect spot on my waist, and they're super comfy. They're cute. They go with everything. I don't think they're terribly trendy. Like they're just kind of like a longer pair of light wash denim shorts. Good qualities. Our denim is pretty decent. Though these pants were very expensive, I've definitely gotten more than 50 wears out of them versus these shorts, which like, again, where are they? I don't know. August, I was kind of wild, and I don't know why I bought these shorts. They were like trousers. I did thrift them, so they're secondhand, so points for that. But they're like trouser shorts, and they're kind of cute, kind of like, I don't know, like out of my general style. But yeah, these were also secondhand. I bought this at like a flea market, like under the BQE bridge. Love this top. It's like a little tie front vest situation. It's pretty cute. These shorts I bought secondhand from a friend, and this sports bra. The sports bra I hardly wear. I shouldn't have bought it. It's also in like a weird brownish taupe color that I feel like is really trendy, but I have never loved that grayish brown like for clothes. Ultras. Oh yes, this was a good find. I am very loyal to the Ultra brand when it comes to hiking specifically. Hardly I don't wear any other hiking shoe brand. At this point, my previous Ultras were very worn. I had hiked so much in them, like Kilimanjaro. They had holes in them. They were like barely had any structure left. I found these in the resupply section of REI, my favorite place in the world, and they were brand new, and they were like almost half off. Not my favorite color. They're like a light lavender, but I did like that they're low top. They're the newest pair of Lone Peak 9s. And I've used them a lot since then, like hiking. I did a hiking trip in October. Whenever I go outdoor climbing, they're easy to slip on and off. And they're trail runners, so they have really good tread. So I'm really happy with this purchase. I would have bought these new, maybe in a different color, but still. September. Oh, I bought a 4-pack of bike shorts. I like these bike shorts. They're good. What else can be said? They're just good basics. I wear them for yoga a lot. They're soft. They're pretty short, but yeah, like I said, good for yoga, good for the sauna after yoga. Do I need 4? No. Was it from Amazon? Yes. But I still wear all of them. Abercrombie tee, not a good purchase. I should not have bought this shirt. I'm going to give it to my brother. I love Abercrombie t-shirts, but I bought this from the men's section, and it's too long, and it's just not very flattering. Abercrombie has like a cropped version of this exact same t-shirt that I did buy later on this year that I like a lot more. But yeah, this one is like for me. October, I bought a crash pad. This thing probably saved my life, so it's a good purchase. I bought a used pair of Tanaya's when I was in a consignment store in Chattanooga. Love these shoes. At this point, my Indolos had holes in them. I got them resold, paid $100 for the resole, but the ACs, I think these were brand new. They were just like a demo pair of shoes, and yeah, no regrets. Silver earrings. I don't even, whatever. Purse. Yeah, this felt like a necessary purchase because I don't own a single nice purse. And then I was like carrying like my like black and yellow IKEA canvas mini tote situation to like weddings and such. So I felt like I need something more elevated. I've used this one time, one wedding. Do I love that I feel like I needed to buy it? No, but is it needed when it's needed? Yes. This was an amazing purchase. This was like a Cinchilla Patagonia, like $180 like fleece. I bought it for $7 at Goodwill. Love it. Perm. Yeah, talk about that. The resole, I consider this to be a frivolous purchase, but it was necessary. This is the Abercrombie t-shirt I was talking about that's cropped. I bought an Abercrombie hat that sadly doesn't fit that great. It's like one of those beanies that doesn't have like the fold up thing. And it's kind of small. I don't know if it's my head shape or like is my hair too slippery or something, but like it keeps on coming up and it looks weird. And it's such a shame because it's 100% cotton, which I love, but it just it just looks weird. And I'm sad to say that I've worn this hat like once or twice and I don't know what to do. Maybe sell it. I bought a white shirt from Old Navy that I'm not wearing, but I love this shirt. I use it to layer underneath like the whole long sleeve t-shirt, long sleeve under short sleeve t-shirt, like style thing that is coming back. I love it. Oh my God, Blundstones. This is my third pair of Blundstones. All three pairs of Blundstones I have bought around $100 and they're usually like MSRP like $230. These Blundstones were the exact size that I wanted, the exact color, the exact style. And I felt very lucky to find these because Blundstones are my favorite shoes in the world and I wear them to literally everything. They're waterproof, they're durable, they're leather, they're gorgeous when they're beat up and also when they're brand new and they're comfortable. And I got him all a pair for his birthday in November as well. And they kind of match. So I was very happy with this find. Did I need a third pair of Blundstones? Yes. Costco pants. This is like a weird purchase. These pants were $20. They were almost 100% cotton. They were a cute brown color. They had like this like workwear style that I loved. They were way too big for me. I spent maybe like an hour trying to tailor it myself and it looks shoddy, but it works with a belt. I didn't need these pants. I really wanted them for climbing and just in general, they were brown and I'm really into brown, as you can see these days. I'm going to rate this purchase as like a 5 out of 10. Like I didn't really need them and I had to do a lot to make them fit, but I do like the way they look and they're quite comfortable and I have one of them climbing mostly. Okay, December. I bought a hat. The hat that I wish that this hat was. It was from REI. It was on sale, and it fits much better and looks cooler. And I should have just saved my money for this hat rather than buying this. This was a regret. Daiso Sunnies. I got a pair of like gas station-esque sunnies. They were $2. They're silver with like the whole Oakley like whatever vibe. I bought these for my trip to Panama and yeah, no regrets. They'll be good for running. I mean, I don't love supporting stores like Daiso, but everything I bought from there, this journal included, I've used and I mean, yeah, can't really beat the price. I bought a camo hat and a black belt from Goodwill. They're both $2 each. No regrets. The camo hat is awesome. It has like the Atlanta Braves A insignia on it, and it's like a trucker hat. It's got camo, and I'm just kind of in that era right now. The Abercrombie tee that I really love is also camo. The hat was also camo, but I don't wear it. So yeah, I'm just kind of in my camo era right now. Went to the gun range last week. I don't know what's up with me. Anyway, yeah, and the black belt is just like a canvas black belt with like the double loops that, you know, I I needed a belt. Anyway, that is my recap of everything I bought in 2025. Probably the most regrettable purchase for me, it's either it's maybe a tie amongst the Abercrombie hat, the $4 denim shorts here, and maybe that's it. Maybe these shorts. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with everything I bought. There are things I bought last year that have changed my life. Not to be dramatic, but the Tonight Indilos, like I have never worn a climbing shoe that fits that well. I will never regret buying a pair of Darn Toughs. These are the best socks in the world. I'm wearing them right now, literally. And I will not stop wearing. The Darn Tough Blundstone combination for me is goated. Um, some other no regrets purchases. Maybe the Ultras, you know, the Blundstones, obviously, and everything else I bought has made me very happy. And I think that's important too. So in general, yeah, my goals are to buy secondhand, and every purchase I make, I want to love and not just be like, why did I buy that? And those are my main goals. And obviously not too expensive, but some things are worth the money. So yeah, that is my audit. I've never done one of these videos before. Most of my videos are vlogs and not so much talking, but I just was looking at this and I was thinking it'd be really helpful to talk through it. And then I was like, why not record it? And then I can watch it next year and, you know, assess how much I've grown with my purchasing maturity. But yeah, this is mostly just a documentation for me. So, okay, this was fun. I don't know how to even like stop. I've never even, oh, okay, I found it. Goodbye.